everybody? Ben Rogers here, the Raptors Digest. Ready for a hectic time streaming this live stream for the Raptors Digest Fantasy League Draft. We had a lot of interest, a lot of people wanted to join, so we really appreciate that. Next year we're going to have to plan something even bigger and better for a Fantasy League, but for channel members, for whatever, we have a lot of fun things planned the next few weeks, but a lot of people joining the channel memberships, we really appreciate it. But Riker, this day is about competition. It's about competitiveness, and we have a fun draft ready to go in this one.
Yeah, Ben, the inaugural Raptors Digest Fantasy League, which blew us away with the actual interest in participating. So we had a big waiting list. We thought that we would maybe struggle to get together 20 teams, but we're at the maximum limit. So if you missed your chance this year, you can still become a member. We'll be hosting other events now that we realized how fun this community sort of participation is. So we'll be hosting other things throughout the regular season. And next year, we'll have multiple fantasy leagues. So to bring it to this year specifically, we have 17 YouTubers, 17 channel members, the three of us, Ben, Josh, myself. I don't know, Ben. I'm thinking it might be trouble to get even into the playoffs. 20 teams, only 8 make the playoffs. Hopefully one of the three of us can represent Raptors Digest well and make it in. Hectic is the right way to describe it. 30 seconds per pick. It's going to be wild.
Well, Riker, I'm fairly confident in my fantasy league skills. The last 2 years I've played in a fantasy league, I finished second each year, so never got the W, but got up there pretty well. But this year, I was completely cheesed over by Commissioner Riker coming out here and giving me the last pick in this draft, in this snake draft we have going. So if I can pull it out with the final 20, with the 20th pick, I will be excited. But Riker, there's only 7 minutes left. We got the timer on. I got to figure out how this is all going to look. We're going to be looking to this live chat, the YouTube chat. I know there's been stuff happening in the Yahoo draft that I think you're covering on this here. But if people, channel members, if you guys are ready to go, you leave your comments in the actual live stream, the YouTube live stream comment section, and we'll get rocking. If you want to post that, you got to communicate through the Yahoo portal. I got too much stuff going on here. I got the live stream happening over here. I got my research cooking up on this computer. So
yeah. And Ben, what's really tough about this is that you have to also pick positionally. You can't just pick. So it's 8 players per team, 20 teams, but you have to have 1 point guard, 1 shooting guard, and then 1 guard. So it can be point or shooting guard. You have to have 1 small forward, right? So basically 1 player by their categorical definition position, which makes it even tougher because a lot of those top players are going to go very quickly before we even get out of the first round. There's not going to be a lot of time to think. You think that there is, but there's not going to be a lot of time. So it's going to be really rapid fire, really fast paced once it starts. I'm feeling the pressure. My face, I'm getting red. I'm going to be flashing the OGs a lot through this one, just in reflection of my picks, most likely, Ben.
Yeah, no, that's without a doubt. We got the merch going, we rocking. We got Matthew Coombs in here and Marcel Martin ready for this draft. We got some competitors. Apparently Matthew's picking after you, Riker, so you gotta get that stuff rocking. But if you want to throw in the Yahoo chat, tell them to all get into the YouTube live stream. So I'm afraid to touch anything with this stream here going. This is the other computer is where I've got there. Ben, you got back-to-back picks. That's good for me. I don't know. Last pick. You need.
Let's see what we're seeing. I got YouTube on the left here. I have my screen right in front of me, so we're gonna be kind of flipping back and forth. I see you have. If we could maybe flick back and forth as well, you can click on a tab. You're on players available right now. Draft results. Do you see that tab?
Draft results.
Yeah, do you see that one?
Yeah.
It's not like like in the draft board.
Yep.
So that'll just show hopefully who's picking what as this goes along. We'll try and flip back, but this is also Ben's draft selection.
Yeah, I have to make my
so
picks. No one leak my picks. Who I'm scoping. I got a second. I got the work computer out here doing my actual research, so no one's looking to the things. But with 5 minutes left, we got to show a few videos. Is that
the intro videos?
Yeah, that's what we got to break. We were sent in 3 videos from channel members to introduce their teams, so I'll play those and introduce you guys.
Hey boys, my name is Gorov, or you can call me G. Originally from Brampton, but here down in Oklahoma City. Can't wait for the season to begin. Let's go Raptors.
Hi, my name is Patrick Cabrera, and I am very proud to announce that I am the general manager for the Cat Whales for the upcoming Raptors Digest Fantasy League.
Hey guys, my name is Aaron Rich, and I'm very excited for the draft tomorrow.
Alrighty, so we got sent in 3 intro videos. I see Marcel Martin in the live chat essentially asking, did we do the intro videos? Did you send them in? Did you send them in, Marcel? I don't know. I can't. If you send it over via Instagram, I'll play it live at some point during the draft because we didn't get it through the emails. But yeah, welcome to the Raptors Digest live stream fantasy league. Got 70 viewers in here now, so that's exciting stuff. We're gonna need your help with a few picks, obviously too, in the live streams. Give us your advice. You know, because Riker and I, or even Josh, we have to.
And Josh.
Yeah, we have. So, one of us has to make the playoffs. I'm confident, even with the last pick, but it's
yeah. Ben is sort of covering the draft rank, like the per selection. So the official draft rankings were randomized. It's a snake draft, so that means you're reversed.
I'm calling conspiracy. I'm saying Riker put me down there. I'm saying he knows the fantasy skills right here. So
of the Raptors Digest members, Josh is 11th, I am 14th, and Ben is last, 20th. That means he has the 20th and 21st pick to start the first pick of the second round, but probably fringe all-star players at that point. It's a deep league. There's 20 teams, so I'm not sure. I don't have a supreme amount of confidence in us to make the playoffs right now, but we'll see. We'll have to use our supreme analytical skills. We'll have to go a little bit into our bag with NBA knowledge, not just Raptors knowledge. See what happens.
We'll see.
We have 80 people actually attending this. This is a pretty good turnout. I didn't know how many people would be interested to watch the fantasy
this
draft.
This is exciting, though. This is some exciting stuff here.
And if you are not participating, you should be thinking, what are people doing? How would I do it better? What are these idiots picking with their top selections? And then formulating how you're going to approach next season's Raptors Digest Fantasy League. There's going to be, I'll say it right now, some big 3 minutes left until draft time, some big prizes for the top 3 ranked teams. So first we'll have the biggest prize, second prize, third prize. We have a couple of things ideated to be announced, but that's going to just add a little bit of competitive fire to this league, which is already competitive for bragging rights, everything. So that's pretty exciting. A lot to look forward to there, Ben.
Yep. Courtside Raptor seats, Riker?
Well, we're going to firmly count courtside seats out. Maybe if our channel gets to 30K, 50K subs, we'll be pulling in that money to be able to redistribute it back to those kinds of tickets.
50K subs for the Raptors Digest by March. We'll hook everyone up with live or with courtside seats. That's the take there. But GM Robert's saying get those likes in. I don't have any of the cool animations on this one. I just got the intro, but we got a little like spike going with 1 minute left in this draft. Riker, what should we influence people with our predictions? But who's going number 1 in this draft? Who's going number 1?
Oh, see, so we're 5 minutes or 2 minutes delayed typically on the live stream, so we can say it because nobody else would hear it. To me, Antetokounmpo, this is a points league. He's the clear number 1. However, you can see Jokic is the number 1.
He was
rated,
nice in fantasy last year.
But listen, I wouldn't put it past Giannis taking another jump in his scoring, and he's always a rebound and blocks.
Do you want to break
so
down the rules, like how the stats are coordinated, before we dive into it? Because that's very important when you're talking about a fantasy league.
So the draft's going to start in about 39 seconds from when you'll hear this, but that's fine. So it's a points league head-to-head, so you're facing a different team, but rather than competing against overall stat categories, it's an overall combination of points. So points themselves are worth 1 point. Steals are worth 1.5. Rebounds, 1.2. Assists, 1.5. Turnovers, -1. Fouls, -1. So if you have a guy like Russell Westbrook, who's a big stat getter, he is going to lose a couple points per game. He's one of the highest turnovers per game guys. So you can count on about -5 points from that one player alone per game that he plays. So that's where the complexity is added in this one.
Well, the draft has started, Ricker. The draft has
started.
OG Steady Freddy with the first pick in this draft. 20 seconds to go down. We'll see what OG Steady Freddy is looking to select.
So OG Steady Freddy, let me pull it up.
Nikola
I'm gonna give everybody's
Jokic.
YouTube name.
Nikola Jokic.
He goes by the consensus. So that is Mark, our YouTube name,
Mm.
i.e. OG Steady Freddy in this one. LA,
And Luca
he's
number
gone through.
2. Luca number 2.
Okay.
By Ali's Dream Squad. Okay. Or Ales. Ooh, I gotta.
Yeah. Do you want to flip the draft results just as until it's your turn to pick?
Yeah, for sure. Draft results. We got Giannis there. We got Giannis by Mrs. Kanye West.
Yep.
Oh, I can't see
Mrs.
these
Kanye.
players though. Vucevic 4th? By Big Girls Don't Kawhi. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Okay, right.
That's my selection. Least favorite empty stat getter. But I guess in a league where stats are all that matters, that could be a valuable pick. But that's a hot, especially when you have so many other scorers. Kevin Durant makes sense. I'm surprised he slipped the 5.
Yep.
Then Steph Curry's 6th player. The picks
Luka,
are rolling in.
okay. Yeah, Steph Curry.
Typically not till deeper rounds that you start to have a little more time to contemplate and consider who you're going to pick. It's pretty obvious. You pick the all-stars, you pick the big names.
James Harden, number 7 from what are the team names?
Tic-Tac-Tony. Tic-Tac-Tony, i.e. Let me see if I can get his name. Tony Kale.
Oh man, I got some tough decisions here. I got some tough decisions.
So we got a bit of time. The Cat Whales.
Cat Whales? Damian Lillard. Jeez.
Pick Damian Lillard.
Jeez. Peasant Plays is out here making his picks. Joel
Embiid, Marcel Martin. Picked. That's a strong pick there as well, especially with the uncertainty of Ben Simmons this season.
Injuries
Josh
always
Goodwin
concern,
Josh Goodwin is coming up to the board.
Jason
This is his
Tatum,
pick. Who's he
10th.
going with? Joshy. He's gotta make a strong pick. The Raptors Digest need to crack the playoffs this season, Ben. We can't have all zeros, all goose eggs in our inaugural season. He's taking his time. It's going right down. Trae Young.
Ooh, okay. Okay.
I'm sneaking up. I got 2 choices before. I got to start being a little bit careful here. All right. Could Paul George be a smooth pick, Ben? Could Paul George? He has to lead the Clippers. No Kawhi this season. He's got to put up big numbers.
Ooh. My players are going. Riker, it's you. You're up.
I know. I got 24 seconds. Karl Anthony Town or Paul George? Who's going to have the bigger season? Or Michael Porter Jr.? I think I got to go Paul George here. How do I select him? Oh, but Karl Anthony Towns, I'm going to bank on Anthony Edwards having a breakout season, taking away some of those points, some of those stats from Karl Anthony Towns. I'm going Paul George. Whew! All right, I got to start favoriting some people here too, Ben. It's going to get a bit sporadic. Now,
oh my gosh. Who's going? Who's getting picked?
Rookie of the year, Scotty Barnes, platinum ranked player.
Towns and Anthony Davis. Oh my god. I gotta get sneaky with my pick. Sabonis? Oh my goodness.
And remember too, guys, part of the rules of this draft, I set it up probably erroneously, that you have to pick a player per position. So you have to have somebody listed as a point guard, listed as a shooting guard, listed as a small forward, etc. And that adds an extra layer of difficulty to this draft because you can't just pick all small forwards, even though small forwards are, typically the best position. You have to find yourself a center. And there's not a lot of good ones in the NBA, right? It's going to get pretty tricky. Luckily, this is only an 8-player draft.
Will's Wonderful.
Your turn, baby. You're on the clock.
Oh my gosh. Okay. This is tough. Who am I rocking with? Okay. I think I know who I'm picking.
Rudy Gobert, Will's Wonderful Kazoo.
How do I pick?
Click their name, click the star, and then it'll show up draft this player.
Okay. I went with Jaylen Brown.
Okay, you're up on the clock again there, buddy.
Yep, I'm looking. I'm searching.
Jaylen Brown, Ben, a big Boston Celtics hater, picks with his first selection, Jaylen Brown, aka the poor man's OG Anunoby, the poor man's Pascal Siakam.
This is tough. I'm going with it. The Canadian.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, breakout season.
Let's
Breakout
go!
season. I like that
Let's
pick.
go!
I like that pick.
Let's go. Let's go.
All right.
How long? I
Next
was
one up is
searching.
me.
How long is Jaylen Brown out for? It says he's injured. I wanted OG.
Well,
I was thinking
so
OG.
there's two injured reserve spots, which means you'd go through the full draft board and then you can pick up a free agent and put them. You can slide Jaylen Brown to the injured reserve and have a free agent. The only thing is the free agent is probably going to suck because of how many teams are in here and who's going to be available after the draft.
Yeah, people are sleeping on Shea. That's my take.
The Cartiers are picking out. Yeah, Shea, I think he'll have a breakout season this year. It's very difficult. Somebody's saying bad pick. I think
Jaylen Brown led the preseason in points per game. That's all I have
Zaim
to
Nasir is the Cartiers.
Oh, it's in one game play.
Paul Blunt takes. He's up. Draft results. Zach LaVine was just selected. DeAndre Ayton is now wiped from the board. Oh, and this is my first week. Competitor, low Nick Nurse stance drafting right now.
What's this injury situation?
All right, Ben. You're
up.
Michael Porter Jr., Devin Booker, or LaMelo Ball.
Ooh.
LaMelo Ball could be tricky. He could end up beasting. He could average a triple-double this season. You just don't know. Devin Booker probably the safer pick. Maybe I go Bam Bam, though. He's the highest rated right now. I think I got to go Bam.
Get that center. Get that big man.
Yep. Get that big man. Get the big. I think that there's more shooting guards, small forwards in the league.
Yep.
There's limited quality power forwards and centers. You got to make those picks early, Ben.
Yep.
Oof, sure. I might regret that one. I think LaMelo Ball, whoever gets him, he's gonna be smooth. He's gonna be nice.
Yeah, he gets those other stats too.
Yeah. He's a stat sheet. I mean, he's a guy that you see him hucking threes and throwing lobs, even when the game is over, and out of respect, you typically don't. He loves to get those little stats. So Michael Porter Jr., another dark horse. He could have a big breakout season for Denver this year.
Yep. No
Josh Goodwin on the board right now.
Josh Goodwin. Oh, Josh got LaMelo.
Oh, he must have heard. He wouldn't have heard me because the stream was delayed. Good pick, sir. Good pick. You won't regret that one. That is for sure.
Nah. People sleeping on Shea, though.
Although he does have 2 point guards now. No, because LaMelo can be played as a shooting guard. He's all good. He's GG.
Shea averaged 24, 6, and 5 last season. That's all I have to say, boys.
You a bit salty that people are criticizing the Shea pick?
No, people sleep. All right, this is Lonzo going to Pleasant Place. Lonzo going to Pleasant Place. That's exciting.
So Chicago, it's going to be tough because you have DeMar, LaVine, Ball, Vucevic, right? At some point, they're going to cannibalize one another's stats. So I don't know how strong any of the individual players are going to play. So I was shying away personally from drafting any Bulls guy. Because you could see them go back and forth. LaVine could be the guy one night, DeMar the guy the next night.
Yeah,
right?
I didn't want LaVine. Because
Peasant plays left.
I'm a fun guy saying Shea injury prone. Shea had the tendinitis going around last season. I had Donovan Mitchell on my team last season. He's not that nice for fantasy. But I guess we do have just a points league, so it's tough.
But again, turnovers and fouls, that's the one thing you want to be careful of.
Yeah.
So we're officially heading to the end of round 2, round 3 coming up. We got 117 people watching right now. So it's time for a quick like spike plug. And, if you're watching this, that means you're interested for next year. If you like what you're seeing, if you think that people are making the wrong picks, whatever, if you're engaged with the draft that's happening right now, pop into the like section, leave a like spike. It helps us tremendously. This one's more for the fans. It's obviously not going to be everyone that's attracted to this one. This is for the diehards. So everybody who's watching right now, appreciate it. We really appreciate it and hope to see you the rest of the season with our other events.
Big girls don't Kawhi just drafted OG. I thought he might slip. Oh, that's tough.
With the 37th pick.
And JV going 38.
JV.
That's That's high.
So Mrs. Kanye West. Let me see if I can quickly figure out who that is. That's Harrison. Harrison Venezuelan. That could be a low-key really good pick because JV is an underrated scorer and rebounder.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Oh man, we gotta wait so long until LA just picked Alejandro Lopez, picked De'Aaron Fox. I'm really torn on him, right? I know he's a max contract guy now, but you never hear a lot from the Kings.
I have to look through. People see who I'm looking for through here. Anthony Edwards, OG Steady Freddy. He's made some nice picks.
You checking the draft board?
Yes, sir. Anthony Edwards.
Again,
De'Aaron
where
Fox.
I think that this could start to hurt people is the positions. So I'll be interested how that all plays out. Who's
John
this guy
Morant.
right here? Elder Phil.
John Morant. Gone.
John Morant gone. So Elder Phil has LeBron and Russell Westbrook.
Ooh.
Interesting.
That could
And
be.
interestingly as well, LeBron is listed as point guard. I would assume probably point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward in this league. All right, the like spike was successful. Thank you everyone for that. Somebody's saying JV will eat with the injury prone Zion on the shelf. That's a fact. Is this a Cats league? I don't know what Cats league means. It's points league, if that's what you mean. The quick rules are that points are equal 1, rebounds 1.2, assists 1.5, steals 1.5. No, steals 3, I think. Turnovers -1, fouls -1. I think that's all. I might be missing something, but you're not facing off against categories. Oh, Cats categories. No, it's not a categories league. It's a points league. Pascal Siakam officially off the shelf. Scotty Barnes off the shelf.
I'm trying to keep things silent. Why are they taking my guy?
Big girls don't Kawhi picking. Wow, Scotty Barnes, 214th ranked, sneaked all the way down to pick Scotty Barnes. Then
Wow.
Pascal Siakam, 75th ranked, picked 46th. Obviously, this is a Raptors Digest community page, so it's no surprise that these guys are going earlier than projected. But still, it leaves you stunned because you'd want to get your hands on these players.
Come on, don't make my picks. Don't make my picks, boys.
Somebody picked Tic Tac Tony. That is Tony. I gotta see if I can find him
I
real
feel like
quick.
I feel
Tony
like I'm
Kemp.
being a poor commentator right now because I have ideas flowing through my head, but I don't want to give away my guys. I don't want to give away my guys.
Listen, you be the selector. I'll be the color commentator for this one. You typically hold that bird, and I'll step up when the time is called. Hit the home run, whatever baseball references. Splash a 3. That's a little more familiar of a reference.
We got CJ McCollum just went. Peasant Plays. Buddy Healed from Peasant Plays.
I hate
Kristaps,
to say, I
Stinky
don't think
Pinky.
Buddy Hield-
Tom's terrific team going with Stinky Pinky.
I think those are 2 bad picks. I'm gonna say they're gonna be frustrated that I say that if they watch
the
this. And play that.
slander is happening.
But Kristaps is too inconsistent to give you good points or good stats. Buddy Hield, he's getting bench minutes this year. I wouldn't be surprised if he's only getting 10, 15 minutes per night. Josh just made his pick.
Nurkic, wow.
Not bad.
Wow, John
All right.
Collins, okay.
Yeah, boy is up.
Draymond.
Who am I left with?
Ooh.
Wow, the quality of players just slips right down. DeMar DeRozan is still around. Kyle Lowry is still around. Only have 15 seconds. Ben Simmons, I could pick him up. I don't know where he's going to land.
The socialite. Young socialite.
I think I might go with him. Nah, I can't. I'm going to go Kyle.
You're going Kyle.
I'm going Kyle.
Wow. That's not a bad pick.
I'm going Kyle because I saw something.
No! Nick
Who was
Nurse
picked?
stance, get out of here. You're making my picks. Get out of here. I'm
I feel
mad
like
now.
I feel like I might need to defend Kyle Lowry, but he's obviously in a stat decline, but having less offensive burden put on him might bring him back around. Might allow him to put more effort on his rebounding, on his assisting, maybe take a little bit of the pressure off his 3-point shot. I think Lowry could either be a failure or a nice pickup. So I don't want to defend him too hard, but that's where my head's at. Ben's getting stressed. He's 4 picks from being up. I got to start paying more serious attention to this
Drew
one.
Holiday just went. You Cartiers, you really taking my picks. They're really going right before
Cartier,
I want
Zaim
them.
Nasir.
Oh my gosh. Why did I have to have the last pick, baby? Oh my god, and Mikal Bridges. Okay.
It's Ben's turn. Moment of silence for Ben.
This is
He's
tough.
He might have an aneurysm here live
Yes.
on stream.
Indeed.
A lot of his pre-draft calculations, computations, computer science nerd. Who's the
Okay,
best
where is it?
statistic
Where is he?
player? I've
Where is
gone
he?
5 seconds to pick. You
Okay.
gotta go. You gotta select her. It's gonna auto
Oh.
draft. He ends up with Zion. Not bad. Oh, injured player. Might take the L for the first week or two. But when he comes back, that's 30 points per game. Then Daniel Gafford. I don't like that pick. I gotta say,
Two
I don't like
blocks
that
per
pick.
He's leading the league in blocks per game in preseason.
Block's only worth, I think, 3 points in this league.
3 points. I don't know.
Yes, that's only. 6
I needed a
extra
center.
points.
I needed a center.
There's
definitely
probably
some good
better
moves.
centers out there, but listen, we'll see. I don't want to criticize because I don't think my team is terribly strong at the moment. I tried to justify Kyle Lowry, but as I said it, I thought I should have picked up D'Angelo Russell instead. It is what it is.
I was
Doesn't
trying to
always work
draft
out sometimes.
Gafford, and I couldn't find him, and I just went with Zion instinctively. Oh. I may have messed up big time. I have messed up big time.
What'd you do?
Jeremy Grant was still there.
Oh, you messed up big time. You did. We can't be spoiling the trade secrets, but for people that, I don't know, I guess you can't see what's still available, but Jeremy Grant is shockingly low rated right now. Same thing as Chris Boucher. I mean, if you get Chris Boucher, I know he's backup minutes, but that guy could be nice. Somebody could take a risk on Ben Simmons, but it'll be a while before you get that reward.
It's too hectic live streaming and doing this.
All right, I'm coming up.
Oh no, and
think
you're
I'm
gonna
gonna
get
go-
him. You're gonna get him.
Yeah, I got to.
I don't know.
I got to draft Jeremy Grant.
Yeah. Yep. No, it's
You can't not, and that's shocking that he slipped that low. That could be a good pick. I mean, he might not have as good of a season. Maybe Cade's gonna come in and steal all of his points, but we'll see.
yeah. We'll see.
Do you know which one I like? Dark Horse 2? I don't know if people would agree with me or not. Kevin Porter Jr. Shooting guard, small forward.
Yeah.
Right? Some games had 50 points, 10 assists, looked like the next James Harden. Some games struggle, barely put any stats up on the board.
Yep.
This could be another dark horse guy.
Um.
I'm sweating a lot here. I got to dab myself off here. Whew. It's getting intense, Ben. It's getting intense.
This is.
I don't even want to look at the other
I don't
teams
even
right
want
now.
to
I
look
don't
at
want
this
to get
right now. Josh got Chris Boucher. Jakob Pertl's gone to Tom's terrific team. I'm not even gonna look.
So
at the
Chris
draft
Boucher
stuff.
is
I'm
not
gonna-
a bad pick. I think Josh is picking a sneaky good team right now.
Yeah.
I got to go to the draft board and see who Josh has officially on his roster.
Yeah. Josh
What
is killing
Josh
it right
doing?
now.
He's got Trey Young, LaMelo Ball, Chris Boucher, and Yusuf Nurkic. That is a pretty nice team.
Ooh,
I
Sexton
will
was
admit.
still there. I rushed into my Zion pick. But
That could hurt you. But when he comes back,
2
that's
weeks in,
30
yeah.
points per game.
Yeah.
What positions do you have drafted right now? What holes do you have?
I currently have a point guard, shooting guard, power forward, and center.
Right.
Spencer Dinwiddie, that's a nice pick. That's a nice pick. Your daddy's dream team. Kevin Porter Jr., that's nice as well. Andre Drummond, he's gone in this from Toilet Truck.
Toilet
Love
Truck.
to see it.
That is GB is his YouTube name. G Betty.
G Betty.
Man,
I think I have some nice
All right.
ones for the end, but
do we have? So this is our lull. Next one up is going to be Josh in about 15 picks. I'm going to take a second to read the Paul Blunt. I got sweat all over me. I'm dripping in anticipation. I don't think I'm picking the best team. 30 seconds is not enough to analyze.
Malachi Flynn just went.
Who just picked Malachi Flynn?
Big girls don't fly.
Wow. All right. And Big Girls Don't Kawhi is, let me pick it up. That's
Halliburton.
Nova. YouTube name Nova. Fraser
Okay.
Cochran. Shout out. Interesting take. I think somebody's saying great power forward pick for you would be Grant Williams.
Small forward. That
Finn. Would be
that's the guy that made our intro beat. The big Celtics guy.
Oh, Finn McCleary. Nice. Yeah. Shout out.
I drafted Jaylen Brown for you, Finn. I did it for you.
Villain is some villain IQity brand.
I can't even look at players right now because I get excited about them and they all get picked.
Yeah. Oh, I'm waiting. I'm not trying to do any pre-planning. I'm just taking my 30 seconds and going for it.
How far am I away from a pick right now? Oh my. Okay, not a little bit.
83 and 94. You're 10 picks away right now. 84 and 94.
I'll start looking at players. I'll start scoping out the scene. Okay.
So for the 130 people in here watching right now, it's being interesting. Ben and I I think we're being caught slacking on the live stream. Our supreme knowledge of NBA players and stats, or our self-proclaimed absolute
Norm just went.
I'm surprised he didn't go higher. Is being really exposed right now because we've been caught with making some subpar picks. Me, Kyle Lowry, Ben not picking Jeremy Grant when I don't know.
I didn't see him though. I thought he was picked. It's too much going on, Riker. It's too much. We're blaming it on the live stream.
Yeah. Kyrie Irving is still on the board. Nobody wants to take that gamble. Obviously, it's 8 players, 8 positions available. So you're picking a guy to go straight into your injured reserve. There's no bench players in this league. We're keeping it really condensed. And yeah.
I gotta keep a lookout for all these guys that are left here.
I might need a throat lozenge after. I feel like I've just been spitting them out so quickly, trying to react to everything. Peasant plays back on the board. Let's see.
Precious.
Draft results.
That's a nice pick.
Precious Achua, not bad. He's not going to blow up the box sheet. He's not going to give you anything crazy, but that's a nice pick, and especially with his development throughout the season, I don't think you're going wrong with that.
Wait.
The Cat Whales picking before Precious.
I have a player in mind. If he gets picked, I'm going to be absolutely depressed.
Josh Goodwin. I think he's quietly making one of the best teams in this league. Not Homer bias because he is part of the Raptors Digest, but all of his hits have been on so far. He has Trae Young, LaMelo Ball, Chris Boucher, somebody else that I can't remember, and he first L.
Pokuševski.
First L.
Really?
Pokuševski.
Over
that's an L.
Josh Giddey?
Yeah, that's an L because he's not going to get those minutes.
Josh,
he's not going to get those scrub
here.
minutes.
Because
Lou Dort, Shea's coming back, Giddey's coming back. You're going to have a more complete team this year.
Yeah. No, we would like to have Josh on this live stream, but the logistics of having multiple people would have just been insane. Sorry, Josh.
Would have been way too quick. Somebody's saying RJ Barrett's still on the board. I got to get ready here.
Bro, I got 2 picks coming up. I don't even want to search them just in case. Just in case. But there's a guy that I
need a shooting guard. Shoot.
Jordan
Poole. Steph Curry is saying he's the next guy. Evan Fournier, I think he's a bit too
Kemba.
Consistent. Devontae Graham could put up numbers.
Yeah, especially on Pelicans.
But Devontae or Nicole Alexander Walker.
You take a risk on Kyrie?
Suggs. I think I'm going to pass on Kyrie because I don't know if he'll even play. Tyler Herro's still on the board. Oh, I got to go with Tyler Hero. He wants to take the jump. I got to believe in him.
I was waiting for him. Woo! Oh, my God, Riker. And Josh Giddey's gone now, too. Okay, I have a couple of guys that I'm frogged in. Okay.
Oh, I might get caught. I don't have a shooting guard yet.
You have Hero.
He's listed only as point guard in this league for some reason.
What?
Okay. Yeah, that's an L for Yahoo.
Yeah.
Okay, so so Ben's got those back-to-back picks coming up in about 3 picks. You can see the anxiety. My face is completely red. I can notice it on the stream. It's completely red right now. The pressure is on. The deep draft picks is where it starts. This is make it or break it. This is you're going to make the playoffs or you're not.
Your players.
This is a big OGs. Everything that's transpiring right now.
Yep.
I'm glad I got at least I'm glad I got center out of the way early because
Covington.
picking late centers
okay.
are
Do
just
I go
useless.
Jordan Poole or Terry Rozier? Jordan Poole's nice in preseason, but
So they're saying Jordan Poole is going to be a better three-point shooter than Steph Curry, so Steph Curry says. But Rozier, I don't know what his injuries like, but he'll probably put up more points on Charlotte. But that's up to you.
Terry Rozier killed it for me last year. I'm going all Celtics vibes right now.
Okay, you again.
And
You picking Marcus Smart?
and I was doing some research. This guy's been killing it in preseason. I don't really need another point guard, shooting guard. Get my centers out of the way.
You might as well.
Wendell Carter Jr. Here we come. I'm happy.
Do we
I'm
know
happy
how
with that.
long? Do we know how long? Oh, so RJ Barrett's still on the list. Do we know how long Karis LeVert's injury is going to last?
He's gonna be out for the first little bit. Ooh, Alex Caruso just went. The wonderful Kazoos. Love to see it. Yeah. Villain Quility rather Rogue is saying Poole's bench pick starter Rozier. Completely agree. I think that was the move.
Could
Devontae
Reggie
Graham,
Jackson be nice this year?
He could be, but I don't know.
Bro, don't you dare talk any picks right now.
Okay,
I'm up
my
in
apologies.
3.
Yeah,
I'm up in 3.
I'm actually, you know what?
Yeah, don't
No,
nobody
Rector.
pick
You
Karis
took
LeVert.
you took my baby. You took
Nobody
Tyler
pick
Hero. I was
Karis
gonna-
LeVert. Nobody pick RJ Barrett. Those are the guys I'm eyeing up. Do not touch them. Keldon Johnson. Low-key might have a break. Oh, man.
What?
Should I pick Kuz? Josh's breakout player. He did average 20 points per game. I need a shooting guard, though. I got to go Devontae Graham.
Oh wow, really? How's
Yeah.
he doing in preseason?
Not great. Not great.
Bro, this preseason thing is real trash. Not
Man.
gonna lie. RJ Barrett
What?
just went.
Oh, yeah.
Matisse Thybulle.
Who picked RJ Barrett?
Yeah.
Josh
how many
Goodwin. Let's
picks
see if
do
he
I have?
picks. Let's see if he picks Kuz just for me saying Kuz.
Yeah, he will. I guarantee it. Guarantee it from Josh.
All right, I got to see my positions here.
Gary
gotta
Trent
start.
Jr. from Josh. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
I respect.
That could be fine.
Mm-hmm. What positions
All right,
do I need?
I only have one center spot and one power forward spot left. This is going a lot faster than I thought that it would.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what everybody take a quick pause for me at least see what
Kawhi
people are saying
Leonard
in the
hasn't
live
been
chat.
picked, guys.
The Rockets playing Sengun with Woods, so Sengun will get his minutes. Dylan Brooks, I saw on the board still. I believe Dylan Brooks was already selected. He was selected pretty early, which makes sense because he had a great season for the Memphis Grizzlies last year. His three-point shooting was off the charts. Three-point percentage, any percentage, field goal percentage doesn't count in this league. It's just a points league.
Yeah.
So, efficiency isn't counted. Turnovers, those are negative. Fouls are negative. So you got to be careful with your turnover-prone guards, i.e. Westbrook and Harden, your foul-prone centers, or just anybody, I guess, that commits a lot of fouls.
I'm looking through my guys. I gotta see who's worth the selections.
Dennis Schroeder, low-key point guard selection if you still need one. He's going to get those starting Boston minutes. He might be all right. Aaron Gordon, surprisingly, still on the draft board. Kevin Huerter, three-point legend for Atlanta last season. Claxton?
Daddy's dream team picked Kawhi.
No way. So
Interesting.
he's going to be putting him directly into the injured reserve and then picking up somebody after the draft.
Oh yeah, I
free
might actually
agency.
do something like that actually, because I got Zion. Okay. Kem Birch is gone.
Oh, interesting pick. You
I-
could do that with a lot of guys. John Wall, whomever you want, really.
I think one of my guys is just not going to get picked, so I'm gonna.
Derrick Rose, real low down there. He could be nice too. I don't need a point guard or shooting guard. I apologize. My passion has slipped a little bit. I need the final two picks are an important two picks,
Yeah.
so I'm trying to see
Especially
everybody that's still
eight-person drafts. Whew.
yeah. And that's all you got. So there's
Yeah.
nobody that's playing on the bench. You don't need to set your lineups in this league because all 8 players will be counted. night in, night out. The only thing that you would need to manage playing in this particular league is if players get injured, you have 2 injured spots where you can put them, pick up somebody from free agency, drop them once your injured player comes back. So that's what we're seeing a lot of players do, is pick up the Kyries and the Ben Simmons and the Kawhi Leonards and the Zion Williamsons. They're going to sit on them, pick up a player after the draft is over from free agency. So
They want to take Kyrie? I guess so. Nikhil Alexander-Walker. Nice pick, OG Steady Freddy. Solid pick. Solid pick. MK47's asking who's
what are the 2 spots you have left to draft there?
Small forward.
Small forward and forward.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good, because forward could be anything you want.
Yep. But I could get another guard and move Brown to the small forward. So I'm staying steady. You know, I'm staying steady, Freddy.
Yeah.
Kelly
I'm
Olynyk.
exclusively forward center, so
Yeah.
I gotta pick a center basically with my next pick.
Aaron Gordon just went. Oh, this is crunch time, boys. This is crunch time.
This is really hot. 126 people watching right now. Let's try to get it. Let's see if everybody can get it to 100 likes. Quick spike or spike or however you do it. It's I think it's like a bow and arrow, so pew, or like a javelin.
Yes, sir.
So quick spike. Somebody's saying OG Steady Freddy is winning this, and OG Steady Freddy is YouTube name. Let me check it out real quick. Mark R, superstar tier member. OG Steady Freddy. I'm not sure what his draft results are. We'll probably break it down after.
Yeah, we'll have a look through all the
It's really
teams
confusing with all of these moving pieces. Kemba Walker still up there on the board. Sadiq Bey is still up there. Marcus Smart, Kyle Anderson, Slow Mo.
Jalen Suggs.
Jalen Suggs, who had terrible preseason. Somebody's banking on potential with that pick. That's an interesting one that could result favorably or very negatively.
Without a doubt.
Ben, you have a couple of players kind of in mind that you're targeting.
This is the important, because your pick's coming up, you cheese nut. I see you. I see you. I see through your tricks. I see through your tricks.
Did somebody pick? Somebody picked
LaMarcus Aldridge? Is that your guy?
Round by round. Wait. Steven Adams went to the Cat Whales. I needed a center. They stole Steven Adams.
Tom's terrific team just drafted Terrence Ross.
And Josh did pick up Kyle Kuzma. Oh
Segun.
no! Oh no! That was my forward center combo.
Mo Bamba.
That was my forward center combo. Lauri Markkanen? Is that bad pick?
He could. That's a risky pick, but
he is listed as center. I could have him in there.
I got Wendell Carter. They gave him things.
Oh shoot! Nice. Okay. Mo Bamba, no. Mason Plumlee, no. Even though he's on Charlotte. Larry Nance Jr. Don't have faith in him. Oh man, Bobby Portis, no. Lauri Markkanen's my guy so far, or Montrezl Harrell. Lauri Markkanen or Montrezl Harrell. Oh, who would be the better center? Because I feel like Montrezl will have those backup minutes. I'm gonna go with him, not because he was
good.
Center.
He had a good preseason as well.
Yeah, and I think he'll have that 6 man of the year type stat line where he's not really contributing to wins for the Wizards, but he'll still get those 25 minutes off the bench, ideally put up 15, 16 points and grab 6, 7, 8 rebounds. So that would be a win from the center spot. I'm not in love with the pick, but I don't hate it. I think Lauri Markkanen is too big of a risk for me. So Ben, you're up in about four picks. You got that back to back. Those are your final 2 picks.
Yep.
Ben is the first one to finish off this Raptors Digest inaugural
I had the last
season
pick, guys. I had the last pick, and I'm still gonna win this league. That's my take. Scotty Barnes. If these guys don't take my selections, Bamba.
Somebody's asking now, is it too late to join? The answer is yes. We filled up really quickly, but if you become, or if you just stay tuned, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member, whichever you want to do, we're going to have lots of events for members and non-members alike, similar to the live fantasy league. This season's fantasy is wrapped up in terms of who we're going to have playing. It maxed out at 20 teams. Next year, we're going to have multiple fantasy teams running, and then we'll have the winners of each come together for like a Champions League fantasy league, all hosted by the Raptors Digest. So sorry, my brain is bouncing back and forth with the live stream, the picks. Ben is up. He's on the clock. Final 2 picks. Bring us home, baby.
He is still there.
He was interested in Jordan Poole, 3-point sniper. Will he get minutes with Klay Thompson coming back? That's the big question mark.
Where's my other pick? Where is he? I saw him. He didn't get picked.
He's got 15 seconds to find this elusive man.
Otto Porter Jr., baby. Otto Porter Jr.
Oh.
He has been nice.
2 Golden State Warriors bench players.
Yep. He's been nice in the preseason.
All right.
I'm happy with that selection.
And he could be, you know,
I still get one more pick.
No, that was the 8th pick.
Oh, I got a bench. No, we have one bench.
No.
Oh, sin. Really?
If you look at the draft board, 160 is the last pick.
Okay.
No bench players in this league. No bench players.
Whew.
So I need a forward. I need a forward.
Yeah, since I don't have any picks.
Yeah, I need a forward. Any forward. I'm coming up in about 3 takes. Rookie of the year, Scotty Burns, drafting right now. That's Kevin Lamb. I believe he's a platinum ranked fantasy player. I don't know if that means that he wins every year or if he's just been playing for a lot of years, but this is the man to beat by the stats in our Raptors Digest Fantasy League historically. I just checked all the teams. Most are new registrants, myself and Ben included, under our emails. I don't usually play fantasy basketball a lot. Ben's played a little bit more than I have. Neither of us are pros by any means, and this year it's going to be tough. I think there's going to be a lot of movement on the waiver wire. I need a forward. Kyle Anderson.
Sadiq Bey would be good.
Sadiq Bey.
Yeah.
Don't know how long he's injured for. Jashawn Tate.
Patrick Williams is out for a while, I think.
Patrick Williams, Larry Nance Jr., Joe Ingles, Marcus Morris, Joe Harris.
Sleepy Joe. You didn't make your pick.
I'm gonna go with Joe Harris.
You got Dennis Schroeder. You got Dennis Schroeder. You didn't make your pick in time.
Oh, I hit the
in
click.
The chat, guys.
I hit click
L
and missed
in the chat for Riker right now. Didn't make his pick on time.
It was on the final second.
He got the bag fumbler, Dennis Schroeder.
Oh, man. So I'm a position short now, and the draft's going to be over. I got to pick up somebody from free agency and drop somebody right away.
Draft
that is a
kazoo.
shame. Ah, that sucks.
Man, yeah, the trades will have to be serious. Trades are
serious. So this is another rule of the league: is commissioner has to approve trades. I'm the commissioner. I'm not going to block any trades. The only time I'll block them is
the cheese one. That's
yeah. So the trades that you would block is if LeBron James is being traded for, Joe Harris or whatever, and neither of them are injured, or if the trade deadline, which is a month before playoffs, trade deadline's February 24th. Trade deadline and drop deadline.
Wait,
is the
when's
24th.
the trade deadline?
February 24th is the trade deadline.
Okay.
March 20th is playoffs. So we have a month before, and that's to ensure eliminated teams from playoff contention don't trade all of their good players to another group just to ensure that they win or have a better chance. So that's the commissioner's role, to regulate, not to block trades just for my own gain. So that'll be moderated by everybody else in the league because they'll see what I approve and what I don't.
Yeah. It's
Here, flick on. I don't know if you have the draft results.
Yeah. I apologize. I was just looking at players for the last little while. We got Kemba. Peasant Plays got Kemba. I think that's a nice pick. I was debating between Kemba and Jordan Poole. I call
Kemba. I shouldn't be hating on the Knicks, but I called Kemba old weak knees. But he might have a good season this year, right? Under a different team. Old weak knees. Whew.
Man,
how you feeling? Exhilarating.
How you feeling? We'll see how these last picks are going.
We'll do a team recap as we go and maybe make some predictions on who has the best team after all of the picks have come in.
Yep. No, Jade McDaniels, he could be a nice one. There's
Derek Favors, not high on that pick. I don't think he'll get a lot of run, especially with how young they're going. I could see Derek Favors being similar to the Al Horford situation. Mm-hmm. Cole Anthony, interesting. Not a terrible pick.
Yep, without a doubt. Whew. Oh man, I'm feeling it right now, Riker. The adrenaline. It's been juiced. Josh drafted Nick Claxton. That could be a nice little pickup with that.
That could be nice. I think when we go and look at it, Josh will have a nice team.
Yep. I'm thinking mine could be. I fumbled a pick. I messed up one pick bad, but outside of that, if I had Jeremy Grant instead of Daniel Gafford, I would have been happy.
Blake Griffin, Mrs. Kanye West.
Patrick Williams.
Interesting. Patrick Williams, LA's dream team.
I got Adobe. Adobe's. Oh, it's gonna go to something random. Okay, we're good.
And OG Steady Freddy.
Last pick. OG Steady Freddy.
Silent last pick. Right down to the clock. Moses Brown. He's hoping that mid-season trade comes in. The Raptors pick him up for Dragic and then give him that starting center minutes.
Yep. No.
There you have it, Ben.
That's a wild draft. Draft complete. What is this minutes ticker at the top for this?
That's just to look at it and see who everybody picked. So
okay,
we'll keep it open
teams.
If you want to. Yeah, let's flick over to the draft board.
So first we'll break down our teams first, Riker.
Yeah.
We'll have a look at our teams, then we'll go through them all as actually, let's just start off. They're in order. So we can break this bad boy down.
In order by who?
Just by names. OG Steady Freddy. This is the first team.
Okay.
Are they listed in sort of order for you?
Yeah.
Oh, people are adding stuff. Someone added Jamal Murray.
So we have the ad draw period right now, I guess.
Do we? Wait, what?
All right, we got to get into this 10-minute ad drop.
Guys.
No way. No, people can't be adding stuff already.
Yeah, someone added Jamal, which I wanted to do.
So maybe you can go out of the league into just
guys, if anyone here starts selecting players before Riker and I have the opportunity.
Quickly go, I don't know, quickly go on to shoot. I don't know how you do this.
Yeah, this is tough. Okay, let's scroll out of this. Guys, if you guys are familiar with Yahoo Fantasy League, show us how to get all of the injured players.
Oh man. Oh, some people are already ad dropping and I'm getting flushed here. I know I'm missing a chance here. I'm lacking. Yep. I got to just trust the team that I picked though. That's the issue.
Yeah. No, it's tough. I don't know what to do.
You know what? Let's just stay where we're at. Let's break them down. We only have 10 minutes to look at the draft board, so we might as well just do that. We'll figure it all out after and then wrap up the the live stream.
We can break down this. I should these teams. I don't know if this is
Don't go in the round by round. Yeah, draft board.
Can
your face is kind of
names? Not really. Okay, I'm gonna move my face while we
move your face on top of my face.
Yeah,
maybe.
Let's
or like over on top.
Yeah. No, on top, bro. I'll throw it. Oh, you're ahead of me. It is what it is. Okay. We're maneuvering the live stream as we go. But OG Steady Freddy, John Morant, Anthony Edwards, Tyrese Halliburton, Miles Bridges, Nikola Jokic, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Moses Brown, and Goran Dragic. What are your thoughts on this team here, Riker?
Not a lot of L's here, right? Weakest link is obviously Moses Brown and Goran Dragic, depending on what his role is with the Raptors. But his starting five is pretty nice. If Halliburton develops or takes the next step the way that Kings fans are expecting.
Lots of young guys, which is
lots of young guys.
Exciting.
Let's just keep this quick. You say one, I'll say one. So the next one is Alejandro's team. Luka Doncic, De'Aaron Fox, Rashawn Holmes, Isaiah Stewart, Darius Garland, Jonathan Isaac, Kelly Olynyk, Patrick Williams.
This is this could be Darius Garland is a nice pick in my opinion on this squad. Rashawn Holmes, will there be health? People are saying that we got to get out of here and scope out these drafted players. We're confident. We're confident in the guys.
All right, moving along to the next one. Let's just pick ours. Let's pick ours. We'll see, because we'll be keeping a leaderboard as the season goes on.
You want to scroll through these picks, do you, Riker? You want to?
No, we get booted out in 7 minutes. So let's go through the three Raptors digesters.
Okay.
Oh yeah, what's that 7-minute clock?
I don't know, man. I say we just go with the flow.
Idea.
We can get through all the teams. It's only 20 teams, 7 minutes. Chris Paul, Andrew Wiggins. This team's looking nice with Giannis and JV. Blake Griffin, I think, is a tough pickup. That's my surprise to this team. What are your thoughts on Mrs. Kanye West?
That's a strong team. Giannis, in my opinion, is going to be the best player.
Okay. Yeah, they're nice. Big girls don't Kawhi. I remember they stole a bunch of my picks. Norm Powell, Malachi Flynn, OG Kem Birch, Scotty Barnes. Okay, we got the Toronto Raptors from Nova. I respect it.
Wow, they actually did draft all the Raptors. That's hilarious. OG, Scotty, Malachi, Norm, ex Raptor. That's not going to be a great team. No offense.
Hey, you never know. I bet on the Raptors. Bet on yourself.
Doesn't have the stat getting.
Kevin Durant, Chris Middleton on this team. Klay Thompson could be good, but obviously he'll be back in December. Cole Anthony's a nice pickup too, with Fultz still out early. And Drummond and Noel. This is a nice team. Toilet Truck.
Yeah. Toilet Truck is, I think I said it before, G Betty.
Your daddy's dream team. Steph Curry, obviously a great pickup. Kawhi Leonard, interesting pickup. He did get Pascal Siakam, which is nice. Jordan Clarkson, Spencer Dinwiddie. Christian Wood's a good pickup. This is a nice team outside of the Kawhi.
That's Kamar Damani, his team. That's his YouTube name. That is a really nice team.
Yep.
Because Pascal's going to have a great year. Curry's going to have an amazing year. Dinwiddie's going to play well as starting point guard. That could be a top team for sure.
For sure. Tic Tac Tony, James Harden, Kevin Porter Jr., Suggs. Ooh, outside of Suggs, I guess Zubac is a little bit of an L. He could be nice though.
Tic Tac Tony, Kevin Porter Jr.,
I like Kevin
Ingram,
Porter Jr.
Harden. Those are all big stat sheet stuffing guys. Now turnovers could be an issue, but we'll see how that plays out. That's another solid team for sure. That's Tony Kale.
Yep. Got the Cat Whales, Dame and CJ, Porter
The
Jr.,
Cat Whales,
Kyle Anderson, Mobley. We'll see how he ends up playing. But Keldon Johnson, I like. He got him pretty late in the draft. That was a nice pickup.
That's Patrick Cabrera.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's obviously going to depend on Michael Porter Jr.'s taking the next step this season. All right, we got to keep going. We got to get through these. 5 minutes left.
Peasant Plays, the legend, the super
Peasant
chat.
Plays.
Lonzo, Buddy Hield, Duncan Robinson, Precious Achua, Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid's nice to round off this team. I think Kemba Walker was a nice late pick, but
yeah,
I don't know. Lonzo could be good. Lonzo could be a sneaky pickup.
I think the L is Buddy Hield, but he's challenged me on that one in the live chat. I saw him on YouTube, so we'll see how that plays out for Mr. Marcel Martin, Peasant Plays.
For sure.
Next one.
Tom's terrific team. Kyrie.
That is
got Kyrie.
Tom
okay.
Duke.
Okay. If Jason Tatum, nice pickup. If Porzingis can be good, this could be a decent team. But Terrence Ross, he picked him pretty early. Clint Capella, I don't know if he'll get the points, but could definitely block some shots. I think this is a solid team. Solid team.
Blocks and boards. Yep, not bad.
Joshua Goodwin. I don't know what his profile picture is, but Trae Young, LaMelo Ball, Trent, Poku, Chris Boucher, Kyle Kuzma, Nurkic, and Claxton. This could be good.
Yeah, Poku's the weak link on that one. I think he was being a bit too ambitious with the Poku. You probably could have saved that for your very last pick, but I trust Josh. I trust Josh to do good because I like all of his other picks.
Yeah. Raptors Revenge. D'Lo. Ooh, okay, this is a nice team. D'Lo, Bradley Beal, Devin Booker, Barrett, Collins, Jayshawn Tate, Segun, and Jalen Green. Lots of Rockets guys, but where points are very valued in this league, this is a nice squad.
Yeah.
This might be my favorite so far.
Oh. Mine's the Steph Curry team so far.
That's fair. LeBron, Cade, Westbrook, Draymond, Matisse, Thaddeus. This is a risky team. I think this is a very risky team, but could pay off. Could definitely pay off.
Simmons might not even come back. Green might not put up the stats you're hoping. Tybalt might put up nothing. Risky team. Yeah, could pay off for sure.
Riker, here we go. Lowry, Devontae, Harrow, you finessed. I was raw mad when you selected Harrow. You got Bam. You got Jeremy Grant. I like your team. You fumbled the bag with Dennis Schroeder, but outside of that,
I don't know if it's
and Paul George too.
Star power. Yep.
Okay, he could be nice.
I don't know if there's enough
Kawhi
star power. We'll see what happens. I don't have a lot of rebounding. Anyways, we'll see.
I think you got a nicer squad that out of the Raptors Digest crew so far. You beat Josh in this one.
Oh, hot take.
Low Nick Nurse stance. Giddy, Gordon Hayward, Tim Hardaway
Matthew
Jr.
Coombs.
Matthew Coombs. Jaren Jackson Jr., I'm mad at you for picking him. I'm quite mad. He picked him right before me. Julius Randle, Karl Anthony Towns, Mason Plumlee. That's a solid squad right there.
Heavy on the centers and power forwards, so that could be interesting, right?
Yeah.
If they get a lot of points and rebounds, that could play out well.
Yeah. Blunt takes Paul Blunt, Donovan Mitchell. I passed on Donovan for Shea. I think I'm still happy with my decision. But Brogdon, Fournier, DeMar, nice. Anthony Davis, Laurie. Okay, this is a W team. Blunt takes.
That's a really solid team.
Blunt
That's
takes
a really
has
solid
got
team.
a W of a squad right now. That's a
shout out. Shout out W.
Yeah, big W
Shout
for
out to
Paul Blunt.
takes.
Drew Holiday, Zach LaVine. This is from Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes, from Kevin. Derek White, DeAndre Hunter, Domantas Sabonis, Al Horford. A few Celtics guys. Lots of bigs. If the young guys can start playing well, this would be a really nice team in real life. I feel like fantasy. We'll see.
A lot of bigs, maybe low scoring bigs, could be an issue.
Yeah.
Next team, we're almost at you.
Freddie.
Yep.
DeJounte Murray's a nice pickup. He's underrated pickup. Ayton, Bertans. See if Bertans gets on the court. Bogdanovic. This one's solid. From Zayn. This is Dort.
Like that.
We'll see if Dort can have a breakout season. This is a nice pickup. The wonderful Kazoos, Will's wonderful Kazoos, Mike Conley, Mikal Bridges, Alex Caruso. You picked him pretty high, Will. I don't know if that was the take. Daniel Tice, maybe he'll get that run with the use of Rockets. Gobert is a nice pickup. He'll get those block shots, but we'll see what happens with this one.
William Chan, the Golden Kazoos, great team name. Yeah, that's an interesting one as well, but not bad. The Alex Caruso is the hot take there. And finally, the 20th, Ben, Mr. Ben Rogers. Let's see your team.
Got Shea, got Jaylen Brown, Terry Rozier, Otto Porter Jr., Zion Williamson, Daniel Gafford, Wendell Carter Jr., and Jordan Poole. I'm all right with it.
Dude, I hate that Gafford pick.
Yeah, it might have been high. Who was I looking for? I fumbled the bag there. I could have got Jeremy Grant. That's a no, but what can you do when you live in a shoe?
You can drop him and pick up somebody else. We'll see now. Everybody's already
nice.
cheesing.
Everybody's
cheesing the free agency already. So that basically wraps up our analysis. We can maybe pop out of this board. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see.
OG
Juan Ananobi's. To look at that team name, guys. Look at that. OG Juan Ananobi's. This is the team. This is the squad you want to be rooting for this season.
I wonder if there's like a preseason rankings just based on the draft selections.
Could be. I gotta see
if I can find that quickly.
I gotta see if I this might mess up the board, but I need to make this smaller so I can see what's going on. Okay. How do I get out of this? Yahoo Fantasy League. I wanna. Okay. We'll have a look through this team after. We'll be keeping everyone updated. I don't know. Let us know in the comment section who you guys think will win this league. Who out of Riker, I, and Josh especially, who do you think will get this W? Which team excited you the most? I think I definitely won with team name. I fumbled the bag with Jeremy Grant. That's my my squad. But Trey, AD, Shea, good sleeper team. Hey, I got Shea.
Yeah.
So that's a squad. Let us know. We'll see what the chat's saying, Riker.
Rewind after, once the live stream ends and the video is published, go back through our last 2 minutes of just going over, or 5 minutes, each team.
Yep.
Make your official selection, because we're going to be showing as the season goes along the draft rankings. So we'll probably just put in random videos to show what the leaderboard is. Make your early selection. Who's going to be the 8 playoff teams? Who's going to win? And you can compare then at the end of the season what you thought, if it was right or if it was wrong. Then very interesting, very high energy, very intense. We'll see how this continues to play out. But in the meantime, thank you everyone for tuning in. I don't know if you have some special stuff you want to conclude on, or just
I'm about to look through all the
outro.
players that are available. So I won't do that while competitors are still in the chat. I got to make some moves, make some trades. Honestly, it might be a cool time to announce the Discord that's coming soon, because we could get some chat, some discussion on this. The Discord's set up. We just need to properly publish it and get all the sections and all that sort of stuff happening. Probably get some trade negotiations happening in that Discord. So probably on the next video, we'll throw out a link for everyone to join. Maybe email everyone that's in the draft that's there so we can negotiate some trades. But definitely some exciting stuff. Anyways, Riker, we'll be breaking down this fantasy league. This will be an integral part to the season. So throughout the course of the year, but as mentioned multiple times on this channel, as mentioned during this video, we got a lot of fun stuff coming, a lot of big things planned for this season, a lot of creative stuff we're trying to do, get more fan engagement. We're trying to respond to comments more, all this sort of stuff, and get your guys' takes more on the channel. So definitely stay subscribed to Raptors Digest. It really helps us out. And try to get that Raptors Digest stock to the moon. You can join the channel membership for the bigger things, right? We'd love to have everyone that was interested in doing these fantasy leagues and stuff, but we had if we made it with not channel members, it would have been hundreds of people probably, given the amount of interest we had from just channel members. So if you want to get the exclusive events, all that sort of stuff, you're really bought into it, join the channel membership, because we're going to be having stuff like this happening left, right, and center this season. So that's something that's exciting. We got a bit of merch going, Riker. Flex that merch. A lot of people have been getting the merch. Send us if you've got it too, post a pic on IG, send it over. We'll shout you out on a podcast. But lots of cool stuff.
I think there's like 10 or 15 sweaters sold already. So it's everybody's joining the OGs or RD movement. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, no, without a doubt. But as always, you guys are the best for making this fire. Check out the Instagram, the TikTok, all that cool stuff. Riker, do you have any last words on this podcast, on this video, on this fantasy league draft?
I want to pull even. I don't want bad karma. I don't want good karma. I'm going to stay cool, calm, composed. Everyone, thank you for tuning in. As Ben said, there's other events, other things similar to, but not a live fantasy or a fantasy basketball league, but other events that you can participate in. So make sure you stay tuned to the Raptors Digest. Other than that, Ben, it's been fun. Cheers.
Cheers. Alrighty. I got to switch to base. Oh, got into names. It's not a Raptors Digest if I'm not playing every animation.